I'd like to talk to you about a recall on my Takata airbag.
Okay, speaking of that, right?
Yep.
All right, what's your
Back
question?
in December of 17, I got a letter from Ford on my 2010 Ford Edge, that my airbag was defective. It's a 5-passenger vehicle, and I'm not supposed to let anybody ride in my passenger seat, and they were supposed to have the problem resolved by the spring of 2018, and this is the middle of the summer almost of 2018, and the problem still hasn't been resolved.
And when you say resolved, you mean you've taken it to an authorized dealership to have them work on it? Is that my...
And they have no parts, still don't have parts.
Yeah.
They don't have replacement
Yeah.
parts.
That's one of the problems that they're having with these. There were so many of these recalled airbags. Fortunately, you haven't had a wreck and there hasn't been any injury, but the fact is that it's very important that you do continue to do it that way, because we've handled a number of these cases, and interestingly, because we live in the South, it breaks down the components of the airbag more quickly than it does in other parts of the country. So the people in the South, the vehicles in the South, are much more susceptible to this happening. So if you've gotten or received one of those airbag notices, do not, whatever you do not ignore it. Go to the dealer. If they don't have that particular part, you really shouldn't drive your vehicle if it's one that affects the driver's side. And fortunately, in your case, that's not the case. It's the passenger side. But these things are dangerous. They can kill you. We've seen deaths. We've represented folks with really, really, really bad injuries. And it's a really huge problem. Takata is now in bankruptcy. So there are some filing issues that go along with that. It doesn't mean that it's over. Bankruptcy doesn't sound very good. But if there is an injury that occurs, you have to act quickly, because there are some time periods that are coming up, and so you just have to file those claims, because bankruptcy court can be very difficult to navigate.